All right, so I know you guys have heard this one before. Do 100 crunches and you'll lose the belly fat. Or maybe do more arm exercises and you'll get rid of those flabby arms. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Well, I hate to break it to you, but spot reducing fat is a myth. And I'm about to explain to you why that's the case and what you actually need to do to lose the fat effectively. I want you guys to stick around to the end of this video. We're going to do no cuts, no edits. I'm just going to talk to you guys. But I want you guys to stop wasting your time. All right, you're doing the wrong approach. If you are spot reduction geniuses out there, that's the wrong approach. I've got the game-changing info right here in this video, so stick around to the end. But let's just get right into it. All right, so kicking things off, the big question. This is the big question. Can you target fat loss in specific areas of your body by doing certain exercises? That's the big question right there. But the short answer is no, and absolutely not. And I'm going to explain why. All right, so this is something I get asked all the time. It's a huge misconception that people fall for when they're trying to lose fat. All right, the idea of spot reduction, which is losing fat from a specific area by working out that area, is just not possible. Okay, so let's dig into the science behind it, why this is a myth, and why it's just sticking around for longer than it needs to. All right. This is what I just want you guys to understand this, and I want you to understand it clearly. So I'm not going to be too scientific with it. I'm still going to break it down in layman terms for you guys because I really want you guys to grasp it. But here's the reality: when you exercise, your body burns energy. All right. So now this energy comes from the fat stores. However, your body does choose where the fat burns from. Let me say that again. However, your body doesn't choose where the fat is burned from. It's not going to burn fat only in that one area that you're working just because you say that you're going to do a bunch of crunches for the belly. It's not going to get rid of that belly fat. All right. And that's just an example. All right. So you can do endless crunches all you want, but it's not going to directly burn that belly fat. All right. In fact, you can't control where the body decides to burn the fat. It's determined by your overall fat loss, your genetics, and your hormonal balance. Those three things: overall fat loss, genetics, and your hormonal balance. It is what it is. Let me break it down to you with this example right here. All right. So stick with me. Let's say that you're doing a ton of leg exercises, squats, lunges, and you're hoping to burn fat from your thighs, right? Your quadriceps. But guess what? Your body doesn't just target your thighs for fat loss. It will burn fat from all over your body. Some areas may lose fat faster, while others might take a little longer. It's all about the total fat loss. Let me say that again. It's all about the total body fat loss and your individual body composition. Your body will burn fat wherever it decides to. There's no way to choose which areas to slim down first. I talk to guys all the time. Normally when I'm in a diet phase, I lose fat on my cheeks. I lose fat on my arms. I lose fat on my legs. And then the last thing to go is the belly fat. It takes extremely long for the belly fat to go, but I will be shredded all over the place. All right. So if spot reduction is a myth, how do you lose the fat effectively? Let's talk about that. So the answer is simple: caloric deficit. All right. A caloric deficit is what you need if you want to lose fat. You need to burn more calories than you consume. Calories in, calories out. I know you heard that one before, and I know you're probably teed off about it, but calories in, calories off. Calories in, calories out. This is the foundation of fat loss, and it applies to the whole body, not just one spot. So when you're in the caloric deficit, your body starts to break down the fat to meet its energy needs. And over time, you'll lose fat across your whole body. This means you'll eventually see fat loss in areas you want to target, but it won't happen overnight. You got to stick with it. All right. There's good news in all of this. All right. There's some good news in all of this. You can definitely enhance your results with targeted strength training. Let me say that again. You can enhance your results with targeted strength training. I jacked it up the second time I tried to say it. Great. Again, let me say that again. You can definitely enhance your results with targeted strength training. So while you can't spot reduce, one second. I'm getting a call, but it's from my son. He's upstairs. Where I left off. Oh, while you can't spot reduce fat, you can build muscle in specific areas. All right, so that's the great news right there. You can actually build muscle in your arms if you're training for that. You can actually build muscle in your chest if you're training for that. Example: doing bicep curls, tricep extensions, you'll build muscle in those areas over time. The muscle development will help you get more definition, and the fat will start to come off in that specific area. Muscle also helps you to burn more calories at rest. So it's a win-win situation. All right. So breaking that down, the more muscle that's on your body, the more fat you will lose. Okay. He's on me right now. All right. Interruptions. It's all good. Life. I'm a father. All right. All right. Stay with me. We're almost finished. So there's another huge factor in fat loss that you just can't ignore. All right. And that is diet. We talked about the caloric deficit. It's diet. You have to be in a diet. You can't outrun a bad diet. You can't out-train a bad diet. You can exercise all you want, but if your nutrition isn't on point, you'll be fighting an uphill battle. All right, so you need to focus on a balanced diet with plenty of protein, healthy fats, and nutrient-dense carbs. This is what's going to help you maintain muscle while you're losing that fat. Also, avoiding high-calorie processed foods will keep you in that caloric deficit, accelerating your fat loss progression. All right. Let me say that again. The high calorie processed, or if you avoid the high calorie processed foods, it's going to help keep you in that caloric deficit, and it's going to help accelerate that fat loss. All right. So what you need to do instead of trying to spot reduce, you need to focus on full body strength training and cardio. So when I say full body, me personally, I'm not talking about full body days in the gym, like Monday full body too. But if you want to, if you need to, do that 3 times a week, maybe 4 times a week, full body workouts. But what I'm mainly talking about is training all of your muscles and doing cardio. Do that every single week. These right here, these two, the strength training and the cardio, are the best ways to increase fat burning and muscle building simultaneously. It is true that you can build muscle and drop fat at the same exact time. I do it all the time when I am bulking and cutting. I do it all the time. I have videos to prove it, so make sure you're locked in. Subscribe if you have not subscribed already. But strength training, especially compound movements that I talk about all the time, squats, deadlifts, bench press, rows, these work multiple muscle groups at once and burn more calories. Okay, so what you want to do is pair that with your cardio. A lot of people like to do HIIT, which is high intensity interval training. Try to incorporate some of that. That right there is going to help you melt that fat while keeping the muscle mass intact. Man, that rhymed. It's going to help you melt that fat while keeping your muscle mass intact. Oh boy. All right. Let's not forget about rest. Do not forget about rest. It's important, just as important as the workouts. All right. When you are sleeping and recovering, your body is repairing those muscles. It's regulating your hormones and it's burning fat. Yes, you are burning fat while you sleep. So getting enough quality sleep is crucial for fat loss and overall health. So just to wrap it all up, if you're looking to lose fat, you need to forget about the spot reduction exercises like the endless crunches, the endless bicep curls, arm circles, the endless everything that just does not get rid of the fat in those areas. You got to get rid of all of that. Forget about all of that. Instead, you need to focus on a caloric deficit. You need to focus on strength training your muscles, and you need to focus on cardio. Since we're talking about the caloric deficit, you got to focus on your proper nutrition. All right. So over time, this approach is going to help you lose fat from all over your body. And eventually you'll see the results in the areas that you have been targeting. So if you diet enough, you're going to see that 6-pack. If you train your arms enough, you're going to see those big biceps. If you train your legs enough, do the squats, do the leg extensions, do the hamstring curls, you're going to see some nice juicy quads, nice hamstrings. You're going to see all of that. All right. Now, you should, at this moment, you should know the truth. Well, hold on that. You should know the truth on spot reduction. You should know why it is a myth. All right. And it's time for you to stop wasting time. Stop wasting your energy. Stop spinning your wheels. You're doing the wrong exercises, trying to lose fat in areas, and you're just doing it all wrong. What you need to do is click the first link in the description box, which is a 5-day quick start. It's a 5-day quick start. There's actually a bonus in there. It's 6 days. This right here is going to help you accelerate your fat loss and build muscle the right way. All right. I need you to check that out. It's free. It's free. It's free. And what's going to be included in there is a meal plan, a workout plan, and some educational videos to teach you all of this day by day. All right, 6 days. This is just a jump start. And if you found this video helpful, what I need you to do is like, comment, and subscribe. Boost the algorithm. Let's do that. But what I need you guys to do is just stay patient, stay consistent, and the results will come. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.